Sian, there's a whole lot of stuff to do in Tokyo. Number one, Asakusa, souvenir shopping.
Definitely some Instagram-worthy temples and a lot of cool history and culture within those. Sort of old Tokyo.
Oh, it's me buying my hat.
Oh, I forgot you bought one of those hats.
It's a great hat. Look at how stylish I am.
Did you bring that back to Australia?
I did.
You couldn't look more tourist if you tried.
Gacha Pond. I didn't even know what Gacha Pond was.
Yeah.
Little toys?
There were thousands and thousands of options. You just put your coins in, you turn it, and a little toy comes out, but you're not sure which toy you're going to get.
Yeah, it's luck of the draw, right?
Exactly. But you're a winner no matter what, so they're great.
It's much better than the skill testing machines that we played later on.
Yeah, we found some mini quokkas in that store. It was a nice little reminder of home.
Let's get a quokka selfie.
How do you say Akihabara?
Akihabara?
We checked out Akihabara, which is the perfect location if you want electronic goods, anime stuff, or just games everywhere.
Oh, skill testers, best thing ever until you realise how much money you spent.
You did win something though.
I won a little duck, one of the best moments of my life. Duck, yeah! Pure success. And I think between us spent over $100 on skill tester machines. Oh, vending machines are an absolute must-see in Japan. There is all sorts of weird and wonderful gear in those. Coconut milk?
Chocky coins, bouncy balls. This is a cockroach toy. Dog bells, toothpaste, escargot. Whoa, is that rock salt?
That's a meal that you can store for 5 years.
I want to know how long it's already been there. Oh, one of the absolute highlights of the trip was the capsule hotel.
I was really scared because I'm a bit claustrophobic, but these capsules were actually huge. It looks like you're in the future.
It does.
It was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
We're at the Shibuya Scramble today, which is the busiest crossing in the world, Sian.
We went on a public holiday, so it was meant to be a little bit quieter.
You would see everyone cross and it would become a little bit empty for a sec, and then in the couple of minutes that you were waiting to go again, it would fill up with thousands of people again. Like, where do they all come from?
And then us little silly tourists walking back and forth, trying to film a video. I think Harajuku was my favourite place. Lots of cool shopping there, and I got a massive thing of rainbow fairy floss.
Yeah, and once you get past that main street at the start from the train station.
Takashita Street.
Yeah, that is hard to say, but even harder not to laugh at. Once you get past that is absolute bedlam to the ones out the back where all the fashion is.
Super trendy, super vintage, bought a few jumpers from there. Yeah, Harajuku was hands down one of the coolest places I've ever been.
I know this sounds really weird to say, but 7-Elevens were a real highlight of Japan.
Yeah, 7-Eleven was so different to what it is here in Australia. You could get a lot of food there.
Yeah, like bento boxes for the healthy people.
Like lots of hot food.
Some seriously good fried chicken.
Also a hash brown, and I love a hash brown any time of the day, so that was my dinner that night.
Pretty thrilled with yourself, aren't you?
I was very happy with the hash brown. One of the best parts of the trip was the Shinjuku nightlife.
I'm not going to lie, it is really nice to be able to just go into a mini mart, buy a beer, and then wander around town with it.
Hold for adorable.
Surely this can't be in there, you and your beer. You are allowed to street drink in Tokyo, which is absolute heaven for Australian bogans.
So we loved it.
Tokyo is filled with Novelty Cafe, so you went to a shooting one. There's also heaps with animals. So
Sorry, I didn't just go to a shooting cafe.
Sorry, yes.
I saved the world from zombies at a shooting cafe.
It was VR. That was not real life.
Food.
That's the reason why we went, Jesse.
Pretty
Just
much.
for the food. I love a good dessert, and Tokyo is famous for awesome desserts. It's different to what I ordered because of the language barrier, but it might even be better than what I wanted, so I'm happy.
Stuff like chicken and pork, fried and then dipped in melted mozzarella.
Fried anything, just dip it in cheese.
How could you say no?
We didn't. We said yes, we ate it.
Look at you, getting a bit of cheese in your face. The fried cheese was Korean though, wasn't it?
Yes, we went to a few Korean places in Japan. Hands down, one of the biggest parts of our trip was Disney Sea. We were looking forward to going to Disney the whole time we were there, and the day definitely did not disappoint.
And they got rides for everyone, from your roller coaster ride all the way through to a nice little gondola ride if you want to just chill out and relax.
The rides are insane and so popular. One of them, the Toy Story ride, literally sells out in the first 15 minutes of the day, so you need to be lining up at those gates at 8 a.m. in the morning.
And you got to score yourself some Disney fashion while you're there.
Everyone walking around is wearing Mickey Mouse ears, sunnies, beanies, anything. You're not going to look weird if you dress up at Disney Sea. You're actually going to fit in more. There's also theatre shows, parades, lots of stuff. You don't even have to go on the rides to have a massive day.
And you can't leave without seeing the incredible show at the end of the night. What's it called? Phantasmic, was it?
Yeah.
It is genuinely one of the most wild shows I've ever seen. We actually got really lucky. We got to stay in the park way past closing time because we just snuck in as the last people to ride one of the rides. And so we were in there for an hour after closing time.
And then they kicked you out.
Yeah.
And then we got deported. And that brings us to the end of our trip.
Thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
I'm currently in a cell.
Call the embassy. Can't encourage everyone enough to go to Tokyo. It's awesome.
Very cool. Very dope on a rope. All right, 22 minutes of audio. Let's get it off here.